Imagine a ghost beneath the waves, undetectable, untouchable, and capable of striking anywhere in the Atlantic. That's the chilling reality of Russia's newest silent submarines. For NATO, these machines aren't just vessels. They're a nightmare, one that could redefine naval warfare forever. The Atlantic Ocean, once NATO's safe backyard, is now a dangerous hunting ground for unseen predators. Russia's silent subs challenge decades of naval supremacy, and they're forcing the West to rethink everything. What makes these modern submarines so terrifying? It isn't their firepower, though that is immense. It's their ability to become one with the ocean itself. It's the profound, unnerving silence they command. In the world of undersea warfare, silence is the ultimate armor and the sharpest spear. A submarine that cannot be heard cannot be tracked, and a submarine that cannot be tracked cannot be stopped. This acoustic invisibility is the holy grail of naval engineering, and Russia has been relentlessly pursuing it for decades. The first layer of this stealth is a skin of anechoic tiles. These are not simple rubber mats. They are complex, multi-layered composites, meticulously engineered to perform two critical functions. First, they absorb the frequencies of incoming active sonar pings, preventing a clean echo from returning to the enemy. Second, and just as crucial, they dampen the submarine's own internal machinery noise, stopping it from radiating out into the water. The effect is a vessel that can appear as a black hole on a sonar screen. Deeper still is the revolution in propulsion. Traditional propellers, no matter how well designed, create cavitation, a fizzing cloud of bubbles that collapses to produce a distinct, detectable acoustic signature. Russia's newest submarines, like the Yasen-class, employ advanced pump jet propulsors. By shrouding the rotor inside a duct, these systems dramatically reduce cavitation and create a quieter, more diffuse wake, making the submarine exceptionally difficult to distinguish from the ocean's natural background noise. The very shape of the hull is a weapon. Modern designs, like those on the Borei-class, are optimized not just for hydrodynamic efficiency, but for acoustic stealth. Their smooth, blended contours are designed to scatter active sonar waves in directions away from the receiver, rather than reflecting them back. Inside, critical machinery is mounted on massive, vibration-dampening rafts, isolating the noise of pumps, generators, and reactors from the hull itself. The result of this layered approach is staggering. Analysts assess that the acoustic signature of a modern Russian submarine on quiet patrol can be lower than the ambient noise of the ocean itself. During the Cold War, Soviet and NATO subs played a dangerous game of cat and mouse, but today that game has fundamentally changed. Russia learned, adapted, and evolved. Now, its newest subs, from the improved Kilo-class black holes to the formidable Yasen-M and Borei, disappear into the deep like shadows with teeth. In the shadowy lexicon of naval warfare, NATO has a name for Russia's improved Kilo-class submarines: black holes. The name is a testament to their terrifying effectiveness. Because once these diesel-electric hunters dive beneath the waves, they seem to simply vanish. Their secret lies in a dual power system. While surfaced or snorkeling, their diesel engines charge massive batteries. But once submerged, they switch to silent electric propulsion, moving with a stealth that can blend into the ocean's ambient noise. This allows them to lie in wait, a patient predator in the deep. Their hulls are coated in clusters of anechoic tiles, a dark, rubbery skin designed to absorb the searching pings of active sonar, effectively making them ghosts to their pursuers. But stealth is only half the equation. Recent upgrades have transformed these tactical assets into strategic threats. Armed with the versatile Caliber cruise missile system, launched from standard torpedo tubes, a single kilo can now strike targets on land or at sea from hundreds of miles away, projecting power far beyond the coastline. They are the silent, unseen arbiters of coastal denial. But beyond the tactical threat lies the bedrock of Russia's global power, the Borei-class nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarine, or SSBN. These are not hunters. They are guardians of Armageddon, designed for one singular, terrifying mission: strategic deterrence. Their purpose is not to fight a war, but to ensure one never begins. They are the ultimate insurance policy, a guaranteed second strike capability. The entire design philosophy is centered on survivability, staying hidden for months at a time in the vast, crushing depths of the world's oceans, waiting for a call that must never come. Each Borei-A carries 16 Bulava submarine-launched ballistic missiles. Each missile, in turn, can carry multiple independently targetable nuclear warheads. The destructive power held within a single silent hull is almost incomprehensible. One submarine, operating with absolute autonomy in the abyssal depths, holds the power to alter the fate of nations and change the course of human history. It is the modern embodiment of the balance of terror, a silent leviathan patrolling the deep. But if the Kilo is a silent assassin and the Borei a doomsday guarantor, then the true nightmare for Western naval planners is the Yasen-class. These nuclear-powered guided missile submarines represent a quantum leap in Russian undersea technology. They are faster, quieter, and more heavily armed than any attack submarine Russia has built before, combining the endurance of a nuclear boat with the stealth once reserved for diesel electrics. The Yasen is a true multi-mission platform, a Swiss Army knife of naval warfare. Its vertical launch systems can deploy a devastating array of weaponry, from the land attack Caliber to the supersonic Onyx anti-ship missile, and reportedly, the hypersonic Zircon, capable of striking carrier groups before they can react. This versatility allows the Yasen to hunt other submarines, shadow carrier strike groups, or hold strategic land targets at risk from thousands of kilometers away. They are Russia's elite underwater assassins, the apex predators of the new Cold War beneath the waves. As they slip into the crushing blackness of the abyss, they take with them the strategic balance, leaving NATO forces to wonder not if they are out there, but where. For NATO, this technological leap presents a brutal, almost existential problem. How do you track an enemy you can't hear? The Atlantic Ocean isn't just vast. It's a complex, three-dimensional battle space filled with acoustic clutter, shifting thermal layers, and deep, uncharted canyons. Even a single ultra-quiet submarine can exploit this environment, effectively vanishing for weeks or months at a time, becoming a ghost in the machine. The core of this challenge lies in the infamous Atlantic Gap, a vast stretch of deep ocean beyond the reach of most land-based patrol aircraft. During the Cold War, this area was monitored by the GIUK Gap Sensor Line, a chain of underwater microphones. But today's Russian submarines are so quiet, they can often slip through these decades-old choke points undetected. This vulnerability is a stark reality, a known quantity for mission planners in both Moscow and Brussels. The classic methods of detection are stretched to their limits. Passive sonar, which simply listens for enemy noise, is often defeated by the submarine's stealth. The alternative, active sonar, is a double-edged sword. Sending out a powerful ping might reveal the submarine, but it also screams your own location to every hostile asset in the area. It's a desperate gamble that can instantly turn the hunter into the hunted. Other tools, like magnetic anomaly detectors on patrol aircraft, have extremely limited range and are only effective at shallow depths. In response, NATO is deploying a new generation of technology. Fleets of autonomous underwater drones, advanced seabed sensor arrays, and sophisticated multi-static sonar networks that use multiple receivers to build a clearer picture. At the heart of it all is artificial intelligence, with algorithms designed to sift through an ocean of noise to find the faint, fleeting signature of a hostile contact. But even with AI, the challenge of false positives is immense. A school of whales, a distant merchant ship, or a unique thermal layer can all mimic a submarine signature, making every alert a high-stakes puzzle. A contact appears, then fades near a thermocline. Is it a ghost or a predator waiting in the cold depths? For now, Russia's silent subs often seem to remain one step ahead. Beyond firepower, these submarines threaten Europe in other ways. They can cut or sabotage undersea internet cables. They can stalk NATO carrier groups undetected. They can block reinforcement routes during conflict. They can conduct intelligence operations in silence. This isn't just military power, it's strategic leverage, capable of reshaping global balance. In the depths of the Atlantic, a silent battle is unfolding, one that most people will never see. Russia's silent submarines aren't just machines, they are messages, warnings, and NATO is listening. But the question remains, can they hear the enemy in time?